Hey guys, so I'm back. My next package of Snus is going to be coming on Saturday. I'm running out of stuff and yeah, I want to do a couple of reviews before I completely run out and yeah, hopefully then I can do some more reviews when the new shipment comes. So like I said, we'll be getting the new shipment on Saturday. I've been eagerly waiting for it. It's my first purchase from snuscentral.com. Hopefully, things will work out well. I had some problems with Northerner in the past, nothing big, but they kept sending me the wrong items or, not sending me items. And their customer service is great. They always handle the problems, but, it's just another kind of hassle I have to go with. Also, every time I ordered with Northerner, they were shipping from two different locations. They're shipping from Denmark and they're shipping from Sweden. So I would receive 2 to 4 packages for one shipment. So the problem with that is if I'm getting 4 different packages, I have to pay duty and tax for each of those packages. So I'm paying for duty processing for each individual package, and it just ends up costing more in the end. Thankfully with Snus Central, it looks like everything got shipped in one box. Taxes are a little high, but that's just something that I can't avoid. Anyway, we'll talk more about that when I get my shipment in. But today, let's talk about one of my favorite Snuses, Goteborgs Rapé. Now this is a snus that I think a lot of people have tried. It's a very common snus, it's a very popular snus. I usually do it in the portion snus, but I decided to try it in the loose variety this time. Here's the inside of the can. When you open the can up, you're just immediately hit with bergamot and lavender flavors with a touch of that juniper. And I would think that this would go really well with a martini, to be honest. It's an absolutely wonderful flavored snus. I love it in my mouth. The loose is a lot saltier than the portions. When I do the portions, it's not too salty, it's good flavor, and it lasts quite a while, and I really like it. But the loose is just, it's super salty, and I don't know if that's just because the packaging's different or whatever, but it's just how it goes. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You get a lot more of the flavor hits you up front and right away. You don't have to wait as long for the flavor to develop. Also, it stays moist a lot longer as a loose snus. The white portions, they tend to dry out a little bit faster than the loose has been for me. Anyway, let's talk about the package design. I think that's one of the things that drew me to this in the first place is this royal blue and this gold. Now all of the Goteborgs Rapé stuff comes with this royal blue and this gold. And for my next shipment that I'm getting, I'm not going to be getting the regular Goteborgs Rapé. I'm going to be getting the XR portions, which will be my first time trying the XR portions, but delicious. But it's supposed to be the same flavor, just it's a little bit bigger pouches. And it's not done in the star pattern. It's kind of loose on the inside, which I can live with. I don't need anything like that. I don't need anything fancy. I'm just gonna be throwing it away in the end anyway, so whatever. But yeah, really good stuff. The nice fine grain quality. Not as fine as the Prima Fin, which is like mud or clay when you're making a Perilla in your hand, but it's a little bit looser. It does form nicely in your hand. I can just take some out here. Put it in the cap so it's not touching my hand actually. Make a Perilla. Super easy to work with. This has been open for maybe a week now and maybe 2 weeks. It's been open for a while. But yeah, super easy to work with, super easy to mold. Ugly Perilla there. Squash it a little bit more in my mouth, shape it up a little bit, and then put it up there in the upper lip. But yeah, no, just immediately hit with that flavor. The lavender, the bergamot, the juniper, it all just comes through right away, and it's just a really classic, delicious taste. I mean, you really can't beat it. And it is the flavor that I look for when I do snus. I know a lot of people like the General. This isn't quite like the General. It's more floral, it's more aromatic than the General, and it doesn't have that that ammonia scent that the General has. And again, every General I've had has had that weird ammonia scent, and I'm not sure exactly what's causing that or if that's supposed to be like that, but I'm not the biggest fan. It could just be that I'm just not receiving the freshest quality General here in Japan, and you know, that could just be what it is and I have to live with it. So maybe one day when I get back to the States, or if I ever go to Sweden, I can try a fresh can and see if it's any different. But for now, I'm gonna stick to the Goteborgs Rapé, and I can't tell you, I can't wait to get those portions. I like the loose, I like the flavor of the loose, I like having to, you know, being able to form the Perilla, choose my size, choose how much I want to use, if I want to use a little, if I want to use a lot. But it's such a pain in the ass to throw away. I gotta find tissue paper, or, you know, spit it into the garbage or something like that, and it's just not as easy to, you know, toss out of my mouth, especially when I'm at work. You know, and I work with my hands a lot, so I'm touching things, and if I got like tar and tobacco on my fingers, I'm gonna leave fingerprints on stuff, and that's just not something I want to have happening. So it's just easier for me to deal with the portions than it is for me to deal with the loose snus, and I think I'll be sticking to the loose snus after that. But yeah, when the new package gets in, I'll do an unboxing, and hopefully I have some new stuff in there to review. I ordered a lot of wintergreen stuff, so yeah, I've been on a wintergreen kick lately, so when it comes, I'll show you guys what I got, and hopefully it's okay. Alright, thanks for watching.